Welcome back. You are watching Vice President Harris in Pittsburgh. She is speaking on the economy, touching on a number of issues. Doug Flynn joining us now from Flynn Zito Capital Management. Doug, just 24 hours ago, you and I were hoping to get more information on her policy. Hopefully we'll get that in this speech. It just started about 15 minutes ago. Her campaign is hoping today's speech defines her as a champion of the middle class. I know it's still going. We've heard a few minutes. Do you think she's accomplishing that?
The jury's still out. She's certainly trying to make the case. I mean, that is exactly what we want to hear. And the other thing about middle class, I mean, that's great. Some of us, weren't even raised middle class. Some of us were raised poor. Right. Some of us were raised wealthier than that. So it's more about connecting with what are you going to do to help everybody, not just people that are middle class. I mean, that's important. But she's got to make a connection there. I think they see a weakness there, that maybe there's an opportunity to take some of that Trump stronghold, but it so far hasn't really made the case yet. But they're trying. I'll give her credit for that. Like you mentioned, she just started a few minutes ago. Hopefully we will get more information. How about business owners out there? How should they feel about Harris's plan and the details that are trickling in? I mean, some of the things about the small business owner and new business $50,000 credit, which is only $5,000 now. I mean, that's great for people who want to start a new business. The problem with that, and actually, the positive is there's about 19 million new businesses that have been created in the current administration annually. She wants to get that up to 25 million. That's great. The problem with that is that 23% of new businesses fail in the first year. So if you're going to expand that, you could have 6 million failed new businesses in the first year. And if you're giving them a $50,000 tax credit, that's $300 billion that's going to be wasted if those numbers hold true. So, of course, hopefully more will not fail. That's the issue there. We try to hope that happens. But, even that, not everybody wants to start a business. Not everybody's cut out to start a business. Right. So you need to do more than that. And you and I were talking about Trump's economic agenda yesterday. We know they both have competing visions. Trump is promising those tariffs. Harris is pitching herself as a partner to business owners. What do you make out of this? Yeah, I mean, there are some benefits to Trump's plan in terms of reducing regulations and reducing corporate taxes. Those are the exact opposite of what Harris has said she's going to do. She's part of the administration that has probably been the most litigious against business in our lifetimes, and she wants to raise corporate taxes. Now, we could say those are only on big businesses, but we know how that goes. And so on that front, that's a complete opposite side of the spectrum from what Trump is proposing. So I think that's why she's going more towards middle class and smaller business and trying to make the play there. But she's not known as someone who's been friendly to small business. The current administration has certainly not been that way, where Trump does have that sort of behind him. And so they're playing both of those, I think, right now. It's like I'm running out of time, but I want to get this question in. Harris is vying for crypto owners. In a recent speech to Wall Street donors, she said her administration, quote, will encourage innovative technologies like AI and digital assets while protecting consumers and investors. Trump has been bullish on crypto. Your final thoughts here? Yeah, another one that, Trump was down there touting the crypto, and he's been a friend to crypto after he wasn't initially. So right. She's doing the same thing. And so they're borrowing from each other's programs. She's trying to, 18 to 24-year-olds have the biggest in play into here. That's what she's trying to tie into. And on the male side, which she's not doing well in. So, part of that is politics, but they're both friendly to crypto. So that's what we're taking away from this. Doug Flynn, always a pleasure, sir. Thanks for coming on.